ChezPride. Welcome back to another video on my channel, and happy patch day. Today there was another patch in The Sims 4 released on May 28th, 2024, and apparently this one's kind of a big deal, you guys, because about a week ago, well actually less than a week ago, the Sims team actually put out a message to their fans, kind of apologizing almost and kind of hyping up this patch update. So I will be reading that, going over the patch update, and then we are also going to be talking about the new kits that were announced today, as well as a possible leak that has happened about the expansion pack. So we're going to be going over all of that this video. So let's go ahead and jump in. A quick reminder, guys, if you do play with mods or custom content, make sure to take them out of your game folder before updating your games. I'm sure you know that already, but in case you didn't, I want to remind you, you can just move them to your desktop so they nothing happens to them, but if you don't take them out of your game, it could possibly break your game if they're not compatible anymore. It's more so a mods thing than a custom content thing, but I like to remind people just in case. But anyways, so like I said, the Sims team released a very interesting letter. I know this came out on May 23rd, so it's kind of old news, but I want to still read it because it's basically a apology, which we don't get out of the Sims team very much, and it does kind of talk about the patch today. So let's go ahead and pull it up and read this. So it says, to our community, we know that technical issues with The Sims 4 has interrupted your gameplay over time, and we recognize that may have caused you much frustration. You think, team? Today we can share that we have assembled a team to investigate the core game experience, including tackling your reported concerns. This newly formed and focused teams mean we'll be able to increase both the number of fixes and the frequency in which we ship these batched updates, which I'm really thankful for, because honestly this is what we needed. There should have been a team from the start to tackle all this, or at least a bigger team, because you know a lot of packs have released broken, and there's some packs that are still broken, like Dine Out. Have you tried to play with Dine Out? Don't get me wrong, I love the restaurant experience, but it's a pain in the butt to play with. But anyways, this is not about Dine Out, this is about this. Okay, but it says, our first release is scheduled for the next patch later this month, May 2024, so today, because today would be the only day left for them to release a patch, with others following roughly every 2 months. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good time schedule. I feel like that's not too much, but not too far, so it's pretty good. The details of this month's release are in the laundry list, which is now available. I'm not going to read that because we literally got the patch notes coming up next. So there's the first half, and then the second half says, additionally, we continue to making the core improvements to the performance of The Sims 4. Our next patch will include some optimization across platforms, so the game uses less memory. As a result, you may experience fewer crashes, a better frame rate, and or a more responsive simulation. Thank you for continuing to play and invest in The Sims 4. Our team has blah 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 blah. Dag The Sims team. Okay. So, I will explain what they're talking about here. They're kind of hinting at something that is new. But that is kind of the letter we got, as this is as close as an apology as we're really going to get from the Sims team. So, you know, I'm pretty happy about this. But this is on the Sims Direct Communications page. It was originally tweeted by the Sims, but the reason I'm on here is because if you go up a couple of posts on the Sims Direct Communication page, they have released the patch notes for the patch today. It says, hey Simmers, the Sims 4 base game update is available now across all platforms, and here's the list, or the link to the patch notes, which I have pulled up right here. So let's go ahead and jump into these patch notes. It's supposed to be some pretty big ones today. So It says performance improvements, upgrade, and a whole lot of fixes, which is exactly what this game needs. Honestly, we need less free content. Well, I love free content, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not being like, they shouldn't give us free content, but they should be giving us less free content and more bug fixes, considering how broken the game is. Like, I love the game. I'm going to keep playing the game, but it is broken. Alright, so let's jump straight into these patch notes. So it says, I normally have this text bigger for you guys. I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. That's good. Alright, so it says, Social Simmers, it is time for some late spring cleaning. Let's fix some things and make a few improvements. We've got quite the spread of host of resolutions for base game issues, as well as addressing a wide assortment of packs. There are also some performance gains, gallery updates, DirectX 11 previews. We squeezed in a lot to its release, but there's still more to come. Talk to you soon, the Sims team. So, bug fixes and updates. We're just going straight into the base game because I'm actually really excited about some of these. So it says, oh, you thought you could hide dishes? We will find you and we will wash you. Dishes left on corners will no longer be ignored when cleaning up. Very exciting. Love that. And then the next one is one of the ones I'm really excited for. So it says, be gone, weeds. Plants won't grow weeds when out of season. If a plant has them when it comes out of season, the weeds will be removed until it is in season again. And there's something else to do with the weeds too that's further down the patch notes. But basically they're fixing the weeds in the game, or they're trying to. We'll see if it works. Next one says, campfires will stop causing so many fires on the lot. Campfire spread fire will assuring a 50% chance every 10 Sims minutes to burn objects other than chairs in the area. We moved that to only focus on when fireworks trigger, which we all know is a real danger. So that's good, because that was really annoying, actually, how much campfire started fires. That's actually been a problem since like the beginning, since we got campfires. So glad they're addressing it now, I guess, though. A trash can is required message will no longer display when there is a trash can. When trash cans are present on the active lot. Get that garbage out of here. Alright, so we have that. And then next one says, skills will not randomly increase or change when leaving the lot or editing the household. If your Sims know, they know. So I didn't realize that was a glitch, and that makes me want to go check all my saves, because I have saves that are specific around skill building. Okay. But apparently it's fixed, so it shouldn't happen again. I don't think it'll fix the ones that it already screwed up, but I don't think it'll happen again. Speaking of skills, the skill list is arranged in alphabetical order, and the eye will no longer twitch when looking at it. That is something I've noted, is the skills being out of order. I was just like, why? I couldn't figure out the logic, but apparently it was just a glitch. The Sim Sword packs are listed in the right order in the build and buy filter. Get back in line for Rent, Home Chef Hustle, and Crystal Creations. That was another thing. I was like, why? Why are they like that? But again, probably, I guess just a glitch. Careers will no longer have a blank daily task menu. I was wondering about that. Okay, so I guess that's what is wrong with Blaze's, because he would, okay, so in my Rainbow Legacy challenge, his job just had blank on their daily task menu, and I was like, does it only go up to level 3? Like, but I guess that explains it. And then summon the grilled cheese interaction will no longer drop from the interaction queue. Sims will no longer get stuck in the ground and continue to swim laps as the pool is removed in the middle of it, because physics. Not all the Sims will be reset because magic. I believe that. Magic. But that yeah, that's kind of annoying. And only 3 more for base game. I'm liking the ones we're getting, though. Like, they're addressing some pretty big ones. So it says, calendar notification light will remain on after traveling. No forgetting these important events. Customizable pronouns were adjusted to appear correctly in a few of the romantic relationship phone calls and will no longer display improper usage such as ass they're out. Yes, that's probably a good thing. Sims can properly merge or move households with NPCs Sims not being in the world. The merge and move button is now accessible. It's all about bringing families together. That's weird that they went that would be a glitch. Okay. Console got 1. Again, I know console. You guys just don't get much. After switching to build mode from world map, a red bar will no longer display under the upper right corner. Is that really the most important thing in the console game? Really? Okay, whatever. Performance. This is the first time they've done a category just specifically performance. Interesting. It says, we have made some optimizations so the game uses less memory. You may experience fewer crashes, better frame rate, and or more responsive stimulation. Very good. Very good. Because honestly, the game is like almost 10 years old, guys. And they're still pushing out DLC for it. And they have made it very obvious that they're going to continue at least for like 3 or 4 more years pushing out content for The Sims 4. Even though there's a new generation Sims game on the way, they still are very focused on Sims 4. So they really need to make improvements to the performance and all the stuff here, like the game crashing and better frame rate and whatnot, because the more DLC they're gonna push, which, you know, especially since The Sims 4 has made their base game free, they push that DLC, and they're going to keep pushing DLC and coming out with as many kits and packs that they're coming out with. They need to be improving in the performance and making that effort so it runs smoother with more packs. So that's just my opinion. But it says, we've improved the lot low progress, so it should happen a bit faster. Good. I did notice that the loading screens were a lot longer recently. Alright, and then we have cats and dogs and city living. So apparently this is just a combined one. Small dogs, puppies, and kittens will properly use the elevator to go downstairs from the penthouse. They can finally go potty, poor little things. That has been a problem since Cats and Dogs came out. So glad they're fixing that, because my sim lives in a penthouse with 6 pets, and most of them couldn't get to the outside. So glad to know that's finally fixed. I can go and play with my sim self again, because I got really annoyed about that and just quit playing with her. Cottage living. Hatchable and spoiled eggs will now remain visible in the kitchen chicken coop whenever the sim travels to the lot. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why I never saw eggs in my hatch. But that was a long time ago, so I haven't played with hatchable eggs or eggs and chickens in general since the pack came out. So dine out, order for table interaction will clear from the interaction queue after waiter delivers food to the table. I did notice that. Home Chef Hustle players will now add waffles to the restaurant menu. More menu additions to come. Oh, I didn't realize that they didn't already do that. That's kind of weird that they went and done that, like, automatically. Whatever. Okay, and this. Okay. I'm going to shrink it again, just so we can see all this in one screen. So, this says Direct 11 Preview. So, a lot of y'all probably already know what this is, but it says Direct 11 is available on The Sims 4 on a opt-in basis and will be rolled out fully a later update for Simmers running Windows. If you opt the Sims 4 running using Direct 11, so it makes it sound like you don't have to, but you have the option. You will potentially gain experience, enhance game performance, and graphic qualities. This update is designed to increase the overall gaming experience with improved rendering capabilities that will allow for more detail and immersive environments in future releases. We would appreciate your feedback on DirectX 11 Answers HQ thread, which the HQ threads tend to be their best place to report issues. Alright, but it says Simmers running Windows and have DirectX 11 compatibility hardware can now enter the argument DEX11 to the EA app or Steam to switch using the rendering. You will be able to see DirectX Vision with the Sim Store using your game vision information displayed in the bottom right corner of the main menu. You can find all the information you need to check your PC. So basically, if you want to figure out how to do it and if you're compatible, click this link here. And then it says, while DirectX 11 is available for simmers who want to try it, you may experience visual issues with mods. So we recommend disabling all mods while using the command line argument. See, this sounds good until it's there, and then even me, I only play with like 3 or 4 mods, but I don't want my mods to break, and they're very useful mods. I don't want to play without them just for better graphics, so I'm probably not gonna do this, but all the information is here if you're interested. So let's keep going. So we have a couple, we actually have a handful left. So Eco Lifestyle has 1. It says nose rings will no longer break when paired with brow piercings from this pack. Fantastic. The For Rent. Let's see. This one only has 3. I feel like it should have more, but whatever. Property ownerships of Tamnag Sands will be recognized in the own rental tabs. Unpleasant surrounding moodlets no longer trigger from the pressure cooking kettle. And tourist location and icons will now appear correctly when hovering over a Tommering World selected screen. Yeah, none of those were very big patch fixes. Sorry, guys. And then we have gallery server. So this is like about the gallery. So it says all performing filter false positive reports sent to us via SimSword Gallery Profanity Filter Feedback Survey up to May 1st have been reviewed and changed implemented. We appreciate all the reports and responses and will continue to update our systems based on your feedback. Non-anonymous gallery users appearing in the following and the follower tabs will once again be displayed the number of followers each user has. Alright. And then we have a couple of our pack ones. So we have Get to Work. We have 1. So it says aliens will stop having noticeable changes in facial structure, placement, sizing, etc. when aging up. No more morph faces. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty big issue. I never had that issue, but I heard it was a pretty big issue. Growing together. The had a baby milestone now triggers from having a science baby or giving birth at the hospital rabbit hole. Okay, I can see why people would be annoyed with that, but at the same time, is it really that big of a deal? Like, really? The moonlets aren't that big of a deal. Just my opinion. But whatever. At least they're fixing it. I will take any fix they give us. High school years, teens cannot send flirty messages on social media to adults or household family members. That is creepy. Why was that an issue? Why? After a teen high school sim completes all the tasks and aces exams, they will also be promoted to better grades. They've earned it. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's good. I keep saying, yeah, I think that's good. But what am I supposed to say? Like, that's just something I don't think should have been a problem in the first place. So yeah, it's good they finally fixed it. Okay, 3 more packs. So Horse Ranch. We know how cute they are, but Sims will no longer constantly want to buy mini goats, causing the UI to pop up. Okay, that's a weird glitch that happened. And then it says, nectar value will now properly increase when selling to the mysterious rancher. And horses will no longer get stuck while sleeping too close to the horse training ball. Can you fix it to where they will actually use the horse training ball? Because I never, like, I can't, even with the animal control mod I have, I cannot get the horses to play with the ball anymore, which was not a problem at first. It only started happening like a patch or 2 ago. So, I don't know. I just think I find it really annoying. Especially since my sim that deals with the horses is pregnant right now and can't ride the horses to get their fun up. It's just an annoying thing. Island Living has one. It says, mermaid convergence can now complete the snorkel and Malupae job task. And the very last one is for seasons. And it says, during the winter, the weeding animation will no longer repeat, and the Sims will actually remove all the weeds in the surrounding plants. Checkmate weeds. So that's why I said they are continuing to fix that, even though I'm having the problem outside of winter. So I'm hoping it still fixes it in my game. But that is it for the patch notes. Again, I found the link on the Sims 4 Direct Communication Twitter page. And now let's go ahead and look at the Sims regular Twitter page, just their main Twitter page, because they have announced some new kits. So if you were not aware, typically when patches roll out, not every single patch, but most patches are followed up by either an expansion, a game, a stuff pack, or a kit, or 2 kits specifically. And they typically, when it's kits, announce them the day the patch releases, so 2 days before the kits come out. I mean, they're only $5, but I do wish they would give a little bit more warning. We did go ahead and we have seen most of the items that come in these packs already. If you watched my last kind of Sims news update videos, the packs did, or the kits did leak. But we're going to see the official announcements for them here now. So, the second current post on the Sims Twitter page is bask in the sun with your new boo surrounded by mood-setting scenery, or bring your date to hang out with your friends at your favorite barista spot with the new Sims 4 Riviera Retreat Kit and the Sims or Cozy Briscoe Kit. Bistro Kit, sorry. Available May 30th. So like I said, in 2 days. So it looks like they're both going to be build kits, which is interesting. Normally we get a Create Sim and a build kit, not 2 build kits. But they also, when the what was actually right here, when the Season of Love roadmap came out, they described these 2 as 2 destination kits, which I thought was an interesting way for them to word it, because it is build kits, but they're more specifically for Pacific destinations. Like, this stuff is specifically for pools, and this stuff is specifically for like coffee, Briscoe shops and whatnot. But that's kind of what the kits are. Like, all of them are very specific for like one target thing. So I just always thought it was interesting that they describe these as destination kits. Like, why did they change the name? But whatever. But let's go into more details. So each one of them has a post with some pictures we can dive into. So for the first one, it says, spend your hot summers lounging in a scenic, secluded pool with the Sims 4 Retreat Kit. Create a tranquil oasis. Your Sims and their new boo will never want to leave with textures and water features that will blend in with the surrounding nature. So it looks like we're going to have some new water swatches. So that's pretty cool. I've been begging for more of those. Let's load this picture up here real quick if it'll ever clear up. There we go. So definitely, we've already seen what kind of like a screenshot of what was coming with the new objects. So new furniture, a new rug, a new stone, like stone that you can place out as pathways. There's new rocks for water. There's new loungers. There's new pool ladders. There's new pool decor. It is all about this. Also, I'm very intrigued by this. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just an object you're going to be able to place. I don't think this is like a build feature, but this is very intriguing and I like the way it looks. So in the next picture, I like the fact that you can put like an indoor and outdoor, but which is something you could already do, but this kind of like sets the scene for it, and I like that. Okay, this land grab. Why are you lounging inside? Like, there's sun coming down, so maybe there's like a glass roof or exposed roof on the top, but it seems kind of silly to have a lounger inside instead of outside. Okay, whatever. But I'm seeing this is a new towel rack here. I love this new arch. Ooh, new light. We have a drink tray. Yeah, this is all good. I think these are base game plants, so I don't think we have any new plants. Well, looks new, but all the landscaping, but with the rocks, I think is just base game. But that is all that we have for that kit announcement. And then we have the second kit announcement that says, enjoy a cup of coffee or nectar at your favorite hole-in-the-wall bistro. And the Sims 4 Cozy Bistro Kit. Create the perfect spot for a first date, third date, or friend date, and with welcoming awnings, vintage furniture, and classic decor. So let's look at these images that we have real quick. So it looks like we have some new signs and awnings. I think these tables are new. We've been needing new, smaller round tables. That is something we desperately needed. And I think these are kind of cute. There's another new sign. Looks like there's going to be a lot of signs. I think these are new windows and doors, which I feel like not every build kit comes with windows and doors. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's base game. There's a book bag sitting there. Yeah. There's like a wine shelf hanging above the bar. That's kind of cool. Alright, anyways. So that is that. And then we have a second image here that kind of shows off more of the furniture. So I think these are new chairs because they repeated the chairs. Grimm's back here. Of course, Grimm and the Goss are in the same photo. Like, even I do that. Alright, I think that's new, whatever that table piece is. This bar is definitely new. There's the wine rack on the ceiling thing again, which is kind of weird with tall wall height, because there's no way she could reach that. Like, even with a step stool, she would be on her tiptoes. So why they have it so high up? Like, that's just unrealistic. Okay. Is this new? I can't tell. And I think that's the new flooring. Possibly? I don't really remember. I was trying not to look too close in the leak what was appeared. I didn't show you guys, but I try not to look at it too closely myself. So I'm still kind of like, oh, is this new? I think this is new, this centerpiece here too. I don't remember the upside down wine glasses before. I like the new signs though. All the new signs and wall decor I'm digging. So there's all that. And that is it for the 2 kit announcement. And there's one other thing I wanted to talk about real quick. It's not a big leak, but there is a slight small leak that we have on the new expansion pack coming out this summer. And it's the Hemford Him posted this. Love her. If you don't, or the, I don't remember they or them. He, him. Okay, sorry. He posted it. Online trailer Instant Gaming has listed the upcoming romance expansion pack for The Sims 4 titled Seasons of Love. Reminder that the name, imagery, and anything else are usually just a placeholder and not the official until confirmed. So it's not that big of a leak, because when we haven't had this in the past happen as well. Basically, these game companies will release early access, or not access, but early information, but a lot of times, like, the title's wrong and the image is something we've already seen, or it's from Sims 3 because it's just a placeholder. So it is definitely a expansion pack about love, but we already knew that, and I think they're using the title "The Season of Love" because that's literally what the Sims say here in the caption here. Move this Season of Love with The Sims 4. So I don't think this is the actual title, but it does confirm that this is kind of what the new expansion pack is going to be about flirting and relationships and whatnot. So I just thought it was something to mention. But anyway, guys, I think that is where we're going to end this video. I've put out all the information I know, and hopefully there's more soon. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye!